Hello there. I am Ginkgo the Silver Fox. I am the Kitsune with silver fur and golden heart. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Mao. Happy Halloween. I am back, both from my trip and back to streaming. At least for a little bit. Perhaps I should have considered just resting for today as I was traveling and, had a pretty long day, but I feel like I shouldn't skip Halloween. This is a special occasion. Last year, if you might remember, we did a little watch along. We watched the classics. I don't know if we watched both movies at during the same night or if I do the two-parter, but I know we got to see both the original Dracula and the sequel, Daughter of Dracula. And I still stand by my statement, while the original Dracula with Bela Lugosi will always be a classic, and I loved his performance and all the other actors. Yeah, we certainly watched both, yeah, now I remember. But either way, I just feel like Daughter of Dracula had the better story and, it felt more interesting. But anyway, just to switch things up, this Halloween we are back with more vampires. Maybe I just can't help it because I am, Transylvanian in origin, and there's, I believe, some kind of meme going around that every Romanian VTuber is a vampire, which is not true because I am a fox. But I do have a little Halloween look. It's not much. Well, that's the beautiful thing about monsters on Halloween, right? They just get to be themselves, or... Yeah, that is why I'm not hiding my ears or tail tonight, but I do have a little special thing prepared in addition to all of that. Here we go. I call this Beast Mode. Yeah, it's basically just myself with recolored sclera. But I do plan on, I do little updates to myself every now and then, and I do want more beastly eyes, more scary looking eyes as a toggle in the future, so consider this a little preview. Alright, now we are in costume. Vampire confirmed. Well, anyway, thank you. I especially like the black sclera. I figured I would do something like a reverse. The other eye, the right eye, is not that visible, but I couldn't make that a black sclera because I already have a black iris, so it would look, I think, a bit strange. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. Very Halloweenish vibes, and of course we still have the special spooky background, which I think might be the last night in which I use it, and I'll switch back to the usual as of next week. So yeah, I am going to be posting pictures about my trip in Turkey. It was like a business trip / conference / team building exercise, and there were a whole bunch of meetings, and we still had plenty of free time, thankfully. Like, I think I mentioned that the work day would end at 5 p.m, so we could go on different tours, and we also had free time, so yeah, it was great overall. I will talk about it in more detail during my little Minecraft Monday pre-talk. That 1 hour of free talk time. What can I say though is right now is that it was a nice little break from, you know, the chronically online self. Um, I didn't bring my personal laptop, just my work laptop, so I didn't have any video games with me. I did pack in my Switch just in case I was ever stuck in a situation where, you know, I didn't have anything else to do, but I ended up not using it, which is a good thing. Not saying it's not. Uh, I did have Blue Archive on my phone. I still wanted to do my dailies and, you know, earn the precious gacha currency. But well, so one thing I sort of regret is not being able to have my daily attempt at the Headless Horseman mount. I did try it just before stream, but yeah, no luck. I will have one last chance, I believe, tomorrow after the daily reset and in between the event ending. I think there's like a 1 hour window, so who knows, maybe the streamer luck will kick in last second. If not, it is what it is. I have the original mount, I have the HD recolor in, you know, the light, you know, the golden color. If I don't get the green one, well, there's always next year, so I'm not gonna be too bummed about it. But let's get into the game, shall we? So this is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the original, not the sequel that came out not too long ago. Sorry, it looks like if I tab into things, it's one of those games that stops. Yes, that there will be plenty of blood sucking indeed. So a bit of a background story. This game is from Troika Studios and is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. I think it's a pretty fun story, and I love the atmosphere, the graphics of it, the world building. Like Vampire the Masquerade is like a whole, I believe, tabletop RPG world, and it's called the World of Darkness, and there's vampire stories in it, werewolf stories, the whole shebang. I believe even, I don't know if it has any Cthulhu stuff in it, but yeah, some pretty spooky things. And yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all time, so it is also very nostalgic. And sadly, the studio that made it went out of business, but let's face it, vampires are difficult to kill, and like a true vampire, it rises from the grave every now and then through unofficial patches, all thanks to a former lead programmer and his dedication, as well as his team. They restore cut content, they add new stuff, they make improvements. You know, it's great. They, yeah, sadly, many good companies are gone. But yeah, the new game, the sequel, actually seems to have some poor reviews, or rather mixed reviews, but that's never a good sign. You played Gangrel, yeah, so you know a thing or two about it. I think I played so far every single clan, and we're gonna actually start a new game, but I want to uh, invite a guest here for a bit. Let me just check if he's not in the middle of something right now. I don't want to interrupt his story.
Nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest
That's
tossed
Neo
shore,
you're
be
hearing.
here, ashore. Desolate yet all undaunted,
He's doing a
is
Halloween
this
hangout.
enchanted on this home by horror haunted? Tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore, Quoth the raven nevermore. Prophet, said I, think
Oh,
of
Edgar
evil,
Allan
prophet
Poe's
still if bird
Raven.
or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we
You know what?
both
Let's just
adore,
listen
tell
for
the soul
that.
with sorrow laden, if within distant Eden it shall clasp a sainted maiden whom the angels name Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, quoth the raven nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting. Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door, take thy beak from out my heart and take thy form from off my door, quoth the raven nevermore. And the raven never flitting, still is sitting on the placid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Yeah, God, I'm out of breath. I like that.
Alright, I think I can now disturb him in VC. That was very good. Let's give a round of applause to Neo Shion VT. Hang on. Hello there. Oh, can you hear me? Oh, I can't hear you, Neo. Hang on. Maybe something on my end. There we go.
Speaking out.
Hello, hello. I wanted to wait until you finished reading The Raven from Edgar Allan Poe. I don't think I ever heard the full thing. That was quite impressive.
Oh,
All right. Well, happy Halloween. Do you do anything special usually in Britain around this time? Do you do the trick or treating like the Americans, or
I
what's going
personally
on?
did trick or treating, but it's on like a much smaller scale, and it's dependent on your neighborhood, really.
I see, I see. Well, I am actually playing a vampire game right now, which is very fitting because you are a vampire and you are going to help me create a new vampire character, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So, oh, sorry, the game crashed, but it's an old game with unofficial patches, so this is bound to happen every now and then. Just give me a sec. It was working earlier, but to give you a bit of a rundown, there's many ways to create a new character. Well, basically two ways. One of them is to just go to the character creation screen. The other one is to answer a series of questions, and depending on your answers, the game will suggest a character for you. So I believe you are familiar with Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, maybe, or The World of Darkness.
Vaguely. Yeah.
Okay, so there's different vampire clans, and each of them have different powers, different strengths, different weaknesses, and yeah, I'm curious which kind of vampire you will get. So tell me, are you ready to answer a couple of questions?
Oh, yes. I will just before answer Faf's question, which I will pass on to Dragon, who is now here. Hi, Dragon. That wasn't read on my iPad. It was read from an actual book. That's why I struggled.
Oh, but you did good.
Thank you. It's a lot of big words.
Did you pick that because you have, you know, a fiance named Raven, or?
Partially, but also it's one of Mr. Poe's most like famous poems.
Indeed it is.
So it felt like a crime if I didn't read that one.
Was Edgar Allan Poe British or an American writer? I'm not sure.
Edgar I should know this.
It's okay, I'm just curious. It's not, I guess, that big of a difference.
He was a United American,
I see, I
an
see.
American writer.
Alright, I think we are ready for the questions unless the game wants to crash again. Hopefully not. There's a new thing where apparently. So, this is a game that has a whole bunch of unofficial patches and mods, and apparently, one of the newer additions is that you can actually play as a vampire hunter for a couple of missions rather than a vampire. I might just need to delve into that some other time, but for now, let's have the questions. Okay. First question, pretty easy. Would you like your character to be male or female?
Male.
Unfortunately, male is male presenting as well. So, yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's
male.
a 2004 game, so yeah. As you're walking home late at night, you hear footsteps, glance back, and suddenly realize someone is following you. Do you, 1, turn to confront them, or 2, duck behind a tree to lose them?
Oh, the second one.
Okay. You met someone at the club and they took you back to their place. Things start getting interesting when all of a sudden you hear someone come in the front door, their spouse. Do you, 1, head to the kitchen, let them see you, pretend you're a distant cousin, and they were nice enough to let you stay on the couch? 2, gather your clothes, hide behind the door, and slip out of the apartment as quietly as possible? Or 3, calmly explain you had no idea they were married and that you intend to leave and never come back, keeping your finger over the speed dial in case you need the police?
That one. What?
Okay. Yeah, it gets juicy very quickly, I see. Alright. You're in an all-night pawn shop, feeling the need for some protection, but very low on cash. You can only afford to purchase one item. Is it 1, a book titled Kickboxing in 10 Easy Lessons? 2, a well-worn baseball bat? Or 3, a cheap Saturday night special? Very different things, I see.
I was like, oh yeah, maybe the bat, but also, oh the special.
I'm not sure how that's supposed to protect you, but if that's what you want, sure.
I can be entertained.
All right. Some drunken mortal attempt to pick a fight with you in a bar. Do you, 1, trash the place with the fool's broken bodies? Or 2, clear the place out with a mere wave of your hand?
Oh, I like how elegant the second. Yeah, the second one. Second one, it's like, I'm done. Flips hand.
Alright. You just started playing that new cool computer game, but it's full of bugs. Do you, 1, get onto several forums and complain about the issues? 2, email the developers themselves to get the game fixed? Or 3, decide to look into the code yourself to patch it up?
To be fair, I have done the third option myself before, so I think I'm gonna have to, do that one.
Okay. Use an insect killer. That's, I guess, a very interesting option, Dragon. Oh, and yeah, there's no background music right now because unfortunately, if you are on the character creation screen long enough, the sound doesn't loop anymore. So yeah. If you can fix that, Vesp5, that's the name of the guy who still does patches. Maybe you can do this in the next patch. Anyway, the world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? 1, it may be cruel for you, but for me it's hilarious. Or 2, because the world bends to my will.
Oh yeah, the first one.
Okay. Got it. Ooh, okay. So, you have been embraced by the Malkavian clan. Inflicted with insanity, Malkavians use their madness to provide them with surprising and sometimes disturbing insights. The inner voice may tell of someone's true intent, or it may betray them completely.
Ooh.
So yeah, funny thing is, Malkavians may not be recommended for a first playthrough because you have like a bit of spoilers and insights of future things, because your madness also gives you like uh, some sort of insight, and every now and then you hear like weird voices and have weird interactions and dialogue options, but you know what? I love it.
Oh.
So we're gonna
I'm
go with that.
insane, therefore I get knowledge.
Yes. The vampire's attributes and abilities have now been determined and entered in its character sheet, which you will see next. After you tour the character sheet, you may make changes to the character or simply play as is. Alright, these are your attributes. So you are... Okay, physical is all at level 1, social. So you have the physical stats, strength, dexterity, stamina, all have 1 point in them. Attributes social, you have 1 point in charisma, 2 point in manipulation, 1 point in
Sounds about right.
appearance. In the mental department, you have 2 in perception, 1 in intelligence, 2 in wits. The maximum is 5 points, by the way.
Oh.
Okay, when it comes to talents, you have 1 point in brawl, nothing in dodge, nothing in intimidation, nothing in subterfuge. When it comes to skills, you have 0 in firearms, 1 in melee, 0 in security, 1 in stealth. For knowledges, you have 1 computer knowledge, 1 point in computer knowledge, 0 in finance, 1 in investigation, and 1 in scholarship. And here we have a
Ooh.
description. Members of the insane Malkavian clan possess a dark intellect, and so your strongest attribute is mental, in which you have 2 points you can spend. You also have 1 point to spend in social, and no points in physical, your weakest attribute. As for abilities, being Malkavian gives you an advantage in your insight knowledges, in which you have 3 points to spend. You only have the average abilities in skills, and you are weak in talents. Okay, you have your feats here, which are... Looks like you are best at inspection with a total of
Ooh.
5. You have 2 in unarmed, melee, ranged combat, and combat defense. You have 1 point in lockpicking, 2 in sneaking, 3 in hacking. I already said that you have 5 in inspection. Research, 2 points. I know research is a bit OP in this game because you find books that give you 3 points to spend in other abilities. For public abilities, haggling, you are at 2, so you can get better prices. Intimidate 1, persuasion 2, seduction only 1, but hey, it could be 0, so not so bad. Soak, you have bashing, lethal, and aggravated. This is mostly raised through armor, so it's not so important right now. Okay, so now we get to the interesting part, the vampire powers. You are a member of the Malkavian clan, cursed with incurable insanity. Malkavians are free from the confines of rationality, and this freedom is coupled with uncanny insight, a strange wisdom that cannot be perceived by the sane. Their disciplines are Auspex, aka aura perception, dementation, madness challenging, and obfuscate, invisibility. And you also have humanity. Basically, if you do evil things, you act like an animal, you give in to the beast, it's called in this world, and
Ooh.
that means you're prone to frenzying randomly, and you have more evil dialogue options too. But if you have a high humanity, you have a better chance of keeping up the so-called masquerade. You have like a total of 5 uh, chances. If you violate the masquerade, because you have to keep vampires a secret, the existence of vampires a secret in this world, if you have 5 violations, it's game over. And if you have a lot of violations, hunters can come after you randomly and make the game more challenging.
Oh.
Okay. I think we'll keep the stats as it is. You have like an extra point in. So Auspex 1 gives you bonus to wits, which is already at 2 points, so it's going to be at 3 while you activate this power. And you also see auras of living and undead within a short distance. Dementation is at level 2, and basically 2 points of dementation gives you 2 different powers. One at level 1 is hysteria. The victim's emotions intensify until it becomes temporarily incapacitated by either hysterical laughter or compulsive crying for about 15 seconds. Taking any action against the victim might end the effect prematurely. So it's very good to as a distraction tool, especially if you're trying to sneak around. Level 2 is mass hallucination. Anyone near you suffers mild hallucinations at the -2 to firearms, melee, brawl, and combat defense, and feeding defense for about 20 seconds. So it's just a power that you activate to make everyone worse at everything around you, basically. You can upgrade this later to Visions of Death. The victim is shown his greatest waking nightmares, eventually causing a heart attack. May have a lesser effect on supernatural, so it's basically an instant death on mortals. At level 4, you have Berserk. The victim goes insane, attacks at random for about 30 seconds, and then drops dead. May have a lesser effect on supernaturals. And then the most powerful dementation discipline is Bedlam. The target and any others near him all randomly suffer one of the first 4 levels of dementation. So it's like everything all at once. And obfuscate is basically invisibility, but the higher level you have, the less penalties you have, because, for example, at level 1 you can hide, but you need to remain motionless. At level 2 you can sneak around, like move crouching. With the third one you can actually kill while invisible. And higher levels allow you to actually just move around at free and remain invisible. Okay, I know you have your own stories to tell, so one more thing. You can have like a so-called starting bonus, a so-called history that gives you.
Homosexual. I'm sorry. That is my power.
Oh, you're watching the stream. Okay. Okay. Well, fair enough. You always found your own gender much more attractive than the other sex. Well, that's not necessarily true in your case, but we can go with that. Although many people still have issues dealing with this. Maybe vampiric society is different. No stat changes. So what this does is that the game is normally very hetero-oriented. So you have these so-called blood dolls. People you can seduce, so you can feed on them with a cooldown, of course. Every now and then you can feed on them, and they restore your blood. And normally males can only feed on females, females on males, but this allows you basically, it gives you a more equal opportunity, so to speak.
How can I not pick homosexual when it's right there?
Of course.
Oh, I could have picked something cool like a ninja. No, I'm gonna be gay.
Yeah. I'm curious what completely bad shit is. Can we read that real quick?
Oh, that's a good one as well.
Okay, you are a brimming cauldron of lunacy. The effect of dementation are greater and last longer. It's difficult to wrap your wriggling brain around the concept of invisibility, and you must spend more experience to raise your skill in obfuscation. That sounds cool. Like it actually affects stats and gameplay more significantly, but how can I be a good ally if I don't let you pick homosexual? So here you go.
I can't believe that's an option.
Yeah, it was. I believe it was introduced in one of the later unofficial patches, but it's great
funny.
that they've done it. Okay, what name would you give this batshit crazy homosexual?
Oh, there's so many options. Um. Oh.
By the way,
Uh.
this mirror here is their clan symbol, like the broken mirror. It's, yeah,
Oh.
supposed to represent them. Like one of their sayings that the mirror is cracked but strangely clear. Uh,
You could go with the good old Morb.
More, of
Good.
course. And we have Morbius, the
Oh
well-known
yeah.
meme vampire. So yeah, Morb it is.
We're making him insane and homosexual now.
Yes. All right. We'll just make sure. Okay, we are not skipping the intro. We want to see all of that. Uh, did I? Oh, wait a sec. I can still spend points. Oh, so you start with bonus points anyway, but yeah, I think some of the points were allocated based on your dialogue options. If you can see my screen, you
Mm.
have one more point to allocate. Do you want an additional point in manipulations to make it really strong?
Ooh.
Like if this will affect your haggling. Haggling, I would say you get so much money in the game that you don't need to rely on it so much, but maybe good in early game. Appearance gives you extra seduction, and charisma gives you extra persuasion.
Ooh. I mean, with how crazy uh
Mm-hmm.
we are, I think that the extra persuasion might help get us out of sticky situations.
All right, fair enough. Uh, what about mental? You want to be
Ooh.
even better at ranged combat and inspection, or maybe intelligence. This raises both your research and intimidation, or maybe wits. It gives you better
Ooh.
hacking, so you can. Yeah, it's completely mental now, indeed.
Or maybe let's even it out. Let's have another in intelligence. Maybe two in all of them.
Okay, but you still have one more. So, what do you
Oh,
want
one
to be
more.
especially good at?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
It's nice that it lights up the feeds when you go over a skill to see
Hmm.
what stats are affected.
Oh, maybe another in wits.
Another in wits. That goes really well with Auspex, by the way. So basically, Auspex can give you a +3. I don't know if it can raise it actually past 5 levels, but you know what? We'll go with that. And this way, maybe we don't need to use Auspex because Auspex is a temporary boost. This is a permanent. Anyway, for talents, we already have a point in brawling. You want maybe subterfuge for seduction, intimidation for, intimidate, dodge for combat defense, or brawling.
Ooh, the flirty one.
Okay, fair enough. Uh, okay, now we have more combat and stealth oriented stuff. Firearms, melee, security, or stealth. You have 2 points to allocate.
Hmm. Hmm. Maybe two in no wait one in melee and one in stealth.
One in melee, one in stealth. So we get really good at this. Cool. So lockpicking is not our strongest skill, but it's fine because I think that can also be raised with Auspex. Um, Oh, yeah, at higher levels it gives you bonus to perception and perception. Oh, never mind, that's only inspection and range combat. Anyway, knowledges, better at computer, finance for haggling, investigation for inspection, or scholarship for research and persuasion.
Ooh, maybe one in finance and two in scholarship.
Good choice. Okay. And last but not least, we still have another point to allocate in disciplines, apparently. So, would you like to raise Auspex to level 2, which increases the duration of the ability, it increases the range for aura detection, and also gives you 1 point in perception? Or you want to go with all out insane and get a level 3 for vision of death?
Oh.
Or you want to have limited invisibility, which says you may move invisibly while crouched. You will be revealed if you touch anyone or containers, or if you interact with the environment.
We gotta go with the crazy. Instant heart
Okay.
attack.
There you go. All right. I think that is pretty much it. Yeah, making sure we are still homosexual and male. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, thank you very much. If you want to do more story reading, I will leave you to it. I may come back with questions in case we have maybe a big decision to do.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, here we have the intro.
I want to show you something.
Oh, your sire is also a male, the one who...
Let's
Because normally if you're
go!
not a homosexual, you have the opposite gender as your sire, so... Nice.
Yeah! Men!
Very good.
Thank you.
Just wanted a fun night and got bitten.
I like the one nipple piercing. That really adds. Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, whoa!
My
Alright,
fellow
maybe you
human,
want to see this intro
my
cutscene.
apologies for disrupting any business or interfering
Lots of
with
old
private
men in this game
engagements in your
because, you know,
affairs.
they are vampires.
It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence,
They're in a
have been
theater.
broken. As prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of
Oh,
silence.
she's hot.
Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant.
Oh,
to
it's
the
like a
law that
court
governs us all.
thing. It's like
Yeah,
Let tonight's
there is
Trial.
serve as a reminder to our community
they are
that
the
we must
Camarilla,
adhere
the
to the code that
vampire
binds our
high
society,
society.
lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive
But there are
me.
other factions too.
Let the penalty commence.
And this is why it's a mature rated game.
Which leads to the
Ooh.
fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to
Damn.
walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided
I have to say
that
the facial
if
expressions are pretty good for an old game.
Yeah.
2004. Well, not super old, but yeah.
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
Yeah, they got
If
like the
Mr.
eye
Rodriguez
squints and like
would let me finish.
the furrowed brows.
I have decided to let this
Mhm.
kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Yeah, later on in the patches, they added more characters. They made them stand up. They added more whispering. Pretty cool how they made it more lively. And yeah, it was like just like in GTA, you have early on the preview of all the
Grossile.
characters.
Tragic. My apologies. But
Oh,
you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to.
I love how your
if
character
we
is
wish to
shirtless.
survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament.
he got
Allowing you to
swagger
live
in that
makes me
walk.
directly responsible
Yeah.
for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the
Didn't
opportunity
Yuri say
to
at one
transcend the
point
fate
that all
woven by our
vampires are
style.
gay-coded, basically? Was a
This
question
is
during
your trial.
Pridecast, I
You
think.
will be brought to Santa Monica.
Oh, yeah.
There you will meet an
That
agent
sounds
by
like
the
something
name of
Yuri would say.
Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a
Oh,
wasted
Soul
gesture,
Reaver,
fledgling.
no.
Don't come back until you do.
I think I have one of the games, but I need to play it sometime. I think I got it for free at some point. But yeah, seems interesting. The Legacy of Kain and Raziel, all that.
Oh, I think I inherited some of those.
Well, Dracula did have 3 female brides, but maybe he was overcompensating. Anyway, well, at this point, the game actually starts. Neo, thank you so much for attending. If you want to lurk around and watch, I promise I won't do too many bad things with your character. This is as much your child as it is mine, so
It's our
we'll take.
homosexual batshit insane vampire.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yeah.
The rivalry with Van Helsing, frenemies, enemies to lovers, that sort of stuff.
Yes.
I'm sure there's fan art of that. Oh, speaking of fan art, just a quick announcement that I forgot to say. I did post some very special Halloween art on the more mature channels on my Discord, so do check that out when you get a chance. All right.
Ooh. Nice. I will stay lurking in Discord. Then.
All right. Like I said, I might join you again if we need to consult you for a certain decision. But yeah, thank you so much, Neo, and have fun
Thank
with
you.
your stories too. I'll let you know how things turns out. Okay.
Yeah, please do. I'm invested.
Okay. Well then. See
Good
you
luck.
around. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Love the Discord sounds for Halloween. All right, here we go. Oh, please don't crash. Okay. So, basic tutorial. We are told how to move around. Alt key to toggle walking and running. Auto move keys. I don't think I ever used that one. Toggle walk, run, and auto moving. Yeah, okay. Toggle view key, switch between first and third person. The game automatically switches to third person for certain things and to first person with certain abilities, but it's fine.
Deep of the Atlantic, dark, dreaming,
Oh. Oh, that's one of the special whispers that you get as a Malkavian. It's new though. I didn't have it when I first played through the game. Also, this background music that you're hearing, well, hang on, let me perhaps make it louder, is also a restored content.
I'd be pissed if this wasn't so cute. Look at you trying so hard. It's absolutely precious.
Malkev gave me super stats. Oh, this is... Wait. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Weakling like myself can't complete the game. Did we trigger some kind of cheat? I don't know. I don't want to select super stats because... I'm just gonna say weakling.
Yeah, whenever you're done, sweet chief.
I'm going to be reborn now. Modified, I have the gaming trails. Please let me stride on. Huh. This is not his usual dialogue. That's why I'm a bit confused. Did I accidentally add more stats? Okay. Whoa, hang on, hang on. No. We are keeping Neil's child here.
I'd be pissed if this wasn't so cute. Look at you trying so hard. It's absolutely precious. Yeah, whenever you're done.
Okay, here
What
we
a
go.
scene, man. Woo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes?
Good old Jack. The reign of ages plots again to wash away revelation.
What? Oh, man. And you're a goddamn Malkavian, too. Wow. You really are fucked.
Who is this dark demon I see before
I'm
me?
Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
I shall undertake your dark tutelage. Break down for me the bare-boned basics. I didn't understand the play they gave. I need you to guide on this. I need no guide on this dark path, leave me. I will undertake your dark tutelage. Because we wanna see...
Right. Why don't we, step out back here?
Oh, the Pokemon ZA debate, yeah. Let's leave the theater of horrors behind. You know what? I'm happy we picked Malkavian.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh?
Or
This is
it was
much better.
fated based on
Now,
Neo's
we ain't got
answers.
much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know? Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
About what beverage do you babble? My mind doesn't seem. Remember, I love how it says my minds. Wobbly are the walls of my mind. I don't think
Oh,
that.
man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Sweet like a prom date.
Down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
How do I do this dread deed?
All right. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Will he then carry this curse in his veins? Heart cold, the burning thirst, and fangs of the hunter.
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
So yeah, it's also in D&D and some other fantasy stuff, but in this game, in this world, in the in-game lore, the only way to create a vampire is first you drain the victim dry. That's why he says don't do that. and then you give them some of your blood, and I believe that's what your sire has done. So yeah. I go drain the luscious liquid. This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel for vampiric powers or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Alright, let's walk up all casual, like Jack said. Feeding on humans fills your blood pool. To feed, approach the victim and press the feed key. Default F. Makes sense when you are close. It is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Once you have begun feeding on your victim, you will see this bar appear. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. If you do kill him, it's, well, a loss in humanity, basically. And some humans will have more quality blood, so the bar is longer. And for some, the bar depletes a lot faster. Yeah. Thankfully, he was alone in a dark alley. Nobody saw him.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
So spooky. And when do I choose the color of my cape?
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Tell me,
Like
Misteo.
sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
My lifeline will go on forever.
You can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Classic vampire weaknesses. Like a bad sunburn.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? Look, you get inside here and head upstairs. Beat up a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
I'm going in. Alright, let me go back to first person mode. I think that makes the parkouring easier a bit. Press the jump key, default space to jump. Jump on the boxes again, the wall, against the wall, and up the wall to the box. Don't know for how long I will continue to play, but I want to at least do some of the main missions in this first area, which is Santa Monica. The game has, like, I believe 4 areas in total. Your feats are a combination of various abilities. To higher the feat score, inspection is a feat, you can find your feats, okay. Right, now have our lockpick.
Come down here. Stay away from the window. Oh, it's a Sabat raid. Sabat?
Yeah, he's a good fellow, Jack.
I'm gonna spare this shit till later.
2 feet,
Sabat,
only 2.
well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
Where does this path lead?
Sabat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell. Put a little heat on the Prince.
Tell me, of the Jester twins.
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
If not the sword.
Heads up. Back away.
It's one of the animalism powers. That's, I believe, swarm of insects.
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I shall invade this orifice. To access your quest log, press the log key. Okay, information about your husband's interest. Okay. Jihad for beginners. You and Jack are in the middle escape. You must. Okay. When a door is locked, you will see this icon. Lockpick, a combination of dexterity and security, is a feat that helps you open locked doors with a lockpick. When you see this icon, press the use key to try to lockpick it. Once you have begun lockpicking, you will see this bar. It represents the time needed to pick the lock. If the value of the lock is equal to or greater than, you will be able to pick it. Alright. I'm readying my blood buff. It's a power that every vampires have. Okay, difficulty of 1. Cool. And I believe we have a lot more. But yeah, I think the reason why Jack had that dialogue with you, look at him trying so hard, it's cute. And it gave you the option to restart. I think we encountered some kind of bug. Because we got, I think normally you're only supposed to be able to allocate the points from the questionnaire or manually. But I think because we did the questionnaire, we swapped to the appearance tab and then back to the sheet, it gave us extra points to allocate, and yeah. You know what, since this is Halloween, since this is a special occasion, I think we can do with, you know, being a bit overpowered. Just broke wind.
Well,
The
nicely
window.
done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
My halo was terribly tarnished. I knew my share of demons, so I
Cool.
like that.
Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Okay. Why need we hide our
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
My eyes are beginning to open.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
My mind is beginning to cloud. Shine a light and
That party
explain.
back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The
Magilla
assholes that put
Gorilla.
your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. Oof. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one. Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. And you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Paint me a
Do what you
picture.
gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I shall seek this key. Here an indicator. If you have a gun, it means you're in a combat area. Anything goes. Masquerade, you gotta respect the Masquerade. Elysium, vampire neutral ground. No combat or disciplines are allowed except blood buff while lockpicking. In Masquerade areas, breaking the Masquerade can carry dire consequences such as unwanted attention from vampire hunters. After 5 Masquerade violations, your game is over. Your current number of violations is displayed in the upper right or in your character sheet. I'll be honest, I never experimented. I was always a law-abiding vampire. Sometimes maybe I broke the Masquerade by mistake, but I never tried to, you know, just straight up be a bad guy. I mean, you can be a bad guy and still uphold the laws, right? Or badass. Hacking, a combination of wits and powers of feet. Okay, so in case you don't have enough, you know, skills in hacking, this sheet right here actually reveals the password because they are stupid and they put the password there. But yeah, it's more fun to do the hacking yourself. Okay, save. Control C to use the hacking feat. Let's see. Okay, so if you have enough hacking skill, then it will slowly reveal the password. Okay, available commands. So you're actually like entering through the keyboard. It feels like you're actually like typing in commands. Unlock. Okay, safe door. Somehow the safe is connected to the computer system, and yeah, now we can open it. And now we have the chop shop key.
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Yes, it is immersive indeed. Press the inventory key. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, here we have a key ring. Your wallet is empty, baby. You're so broke, you can't even afford to pay cash. Wow, love that description. The tool of the trade for locksmiths and burglars. A lockpick is used to push the pins inside. Okay. It takes a lot of experience to use these. Wow. Okay. Alright. Well, we have the key card, so let's use it. That's, I think, potency. That's what that power is called. That's what Jack used. You've been wounded by the Sabbat. This blue bar represents your current level of health. As you sustain regular damage, it will turn black. If your health is completely depleted, you suffer final death, and the game is over. Your health regenerates over time. When you are feeding, your health regenerates much faster. If your health bar turns yellow, it means you have sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards like fire and supernatural attacks cause aggravated damage. This takes much longer to heal than regular damage. Okay.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabbat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough.
Yeah, he got some good air, didn't he?
There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
Does blood have vintage and bouquet?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff, but you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
Having a PhD as in feeding on someone with a PhD. A thirsty rarely avoid an oasis.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
I'm a monster. No. What if I drain him
An
dry?
innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity.
The
Bring you closer
tutorial
to that
about
beast you
humanity
got welling up
points.
inside you.
Yes, the dark beast cold beneath the
Beast.
surface.
It's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
What if a human tries to harm me?
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
Drain, skin, bash, and dash.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Such lines divide this world from the
All
last.
right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Aye, aye. Alright, now, I believe I've seen it. If you actually do mess up and drain him dry, you have gotta start over, because the tutorial won't let you progress. Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining innocent humans will give you a penalty to your humanity. The lower your humanity, the closer you get to the beast. If your humanity gets too low, you will begin to lose control of your character. This is known as frenzying and may result in a masquerade violation if you're around humans. Alright. Yeah, you noticed how quickly he drained complete.
Not quite
Compared
as
to
good,
the first
You
guy.
can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing. Ugh.
Ah, his neck tasted like your breath smell. Hey, don't mess with
Well,
Jack.
give it a try.
I need the floss, the flannel, for my fangs. Rats can be fanned upon to gain a single blood point. You will find some rats at the other end of the alley near the yellow windows. Killing rats has no impact on your humanity score. Humans do not react well when they see live rats being sucked on, so still do it, you know, when no one is looking. One of the vampire clans, by the way, the Nosferatu, they have a special ability where rats won't try to run from you like they do here, and they give you extra blood points. And Jack will actually comment on that, like, whoa, you really went down on that rat, didn't you?
You rat sucker. Hey, I
Rat
don't care what
sucker.
you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
Etiquette demands they pass the salt for my rodent
Keep
feast.
it down. Got someone around the way here.
Only
Not too
one?
much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Where shall I
The building
sneak?
across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
Now you see me,
All right,
then
go.
you don't. Gone. You must crouch to sneak. Okay, the stealth tutorial. I believe they actually made sneaking harder throughout the patches because it was a bit broken, and I think it's still, I don't know, I haven't played the game in a while, maybe they finally fixed it fully, but yeah, you could basically be right in front of them, crouched, and they wouldn't see you, so it's a bit crazy. But yeah, what's our sneaking skill? 3. Okay, not the best, but not the worst. And we could always temporarily boost it with blood buff. So let's do that. Oh. Oh.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
How can you see his shape from
The
here?
Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
My own green paint is still fairly
Yeah, he's
fresh.
probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
Vampire, no, he meets his maker.
Go get him.
Getting to engage in online combat, you need to equip your fist and then attack. Okay, melee weapons key default F1. Okay. You're not combat. Okay, here we go. Okay, no more crouching. We have our fist. I could use my powers, but I think I need to keep to the tutorial and... Nice. Punched him to death. Okay. They make light work and they give them a thrust. Nice. In the game you find armor to protect yourself. Okay. There we go. We now have a melee weapon.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid straight bullets.
This plan is fine.
Alright, head
Me?
down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
I will not wait for you. Okay, can I? No, I can go through that door. You will be going through a lot of vents and stuff. Okay, this is actually a section that was missing from the tutorial, but they restored it, and well, there's some. I don't know if they made it better. There's some hilariously bad voice acting in it, but you know what? It's fine. I'm just glad it's here. It basically demonstrates the different options like persuasion, seduction, and then intimidation. I think all of them do more or less achieve the same thing. Just depends on what kind of vampire you want to be. There's also the Jedi mind tricks, the domination, but only certain vampire clans have access to that. The event through Tremere, and I think that's it. But yeah. Dementation. I forgot. Dementation also allows you to like manipulate the mind. Oh yeah, that's even better.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance. Now who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in and SWAT will be all over this place.
Alright. Now what would you guys pick? We manipulate his mind and tell him to flee. Flee from the terror. Show me the path. Or I did nothing, but the good guys will bring the bad guys down here. Fearful men make me hot all over. My compliments. Or yes, I'm behind all of it and I will pull you in deeper. I feel like because we are homosexual, number 3 would be the most fitting, but you know, making them run for their life with our powers is also tempting. Maybe. Alright. I don't know if this is only there because we are homosexual or they just wanted to demonstrate all of the options, including seduction, but let's see.
Thank you. Look, sir, I don't know what you want, but I'm not about
Thank
to take
you.
a bullet for this job.
So can we
Yeah,
go now?
Okay. All right. This way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
Follow me not if you want to live. Alright, if we tell him to go first, then he will die, and I think we lose a humanity point, but with this we actually save his life. Alright, I think this is the stealth kill tutorial. Yep, I remembered correctly. When you are in position to perform a stealth kill, you will see this icon. Stealth kills have the advantage of being silent. To perform a stealth skill, equip your fist or a melee weapon, crouch and sneak up behind your victim until you see the stealth skill icon, then press the use key. These are actually fun, and if you get one of the katanas or the short katanas, it actually plays like a fun little Japanese shamisen sound, like a riff of a guitar. Like, da-da-da-dun. I don't think I will get far enough to get one of those, but we'll see. Alright, so you can actually do this with your bare hands or one of them, or basically any melee weapons, but let's see, I think we need a little buff to be able to get close enough for the kill. Sometimes the icon doesn't want to appear for whatever reason. Okay, do we need to do this with our fist? Come on. Okay, there we go. I think it's E. Yep, apparently.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
More fun then. Yeah, rip. Okay, disciplines are vampire. There are two kinds of disciplines: passive disciplines that directly affect you, and targeted disciplines that directly affect your enemies. Blood buff is another ability, then we will solve you physically. Okay. Yep. There we go. I think we can kill this guy. Okay, so now we get to the tutorial that's unique for each clan, depending on what abilities you have. Okay. Obfuscate. Right, the Auspex give you the ability to see other people's. Use the Auspex. Okay, right. So you can see the screen turns a little brighter, and we should be able to see his aura. Yeah, like that. Oh, we were so close to start killing him, but it's okay, that was optional.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. Come to an elevator around the way.
Kill our next encounter at the elevator.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
I'll do the fishing. Okay, Obfuscate is the power of vampiric invisibility. You must be out of sight when you activate it. Discipline with one level of up. You will have to be crouched and motionless to stay invisible. Use the Obfuscate. Okay, scroll to the mouse wheel. Your first level, as long as you stand still, the effect lasts indefinitely. Okay, hang on. Yeah, so obfuscating is basically cheating. If we raise this high enough, we pretty much won't need stealth points or stealth skill. And you can see that it lasts indefinitely. and it gives you like this little shimmer. Nosferatu are very obviously vampires. They are deformed and look very supernatural, so they have to use obfuscate to just walk around on the street. But yeah, I think the idea here is that we just wait for this guy to pass, and there you go. Unable to continue on his path. Good of him to avoid us though, because I think normally if we bump into him... But you can't see it, but if you look behind me, you will notice that the power is paused while I'm standing completely still, and the timer does tick down though as soon as I move. So yeah. Let's close that door. Okay, dementation is the vampiric power causing visions and madness in others. Dementation is a targeted discipline effect and its length varies with each level. Use of dementation is not a masquerade violation. Okay. Wait, what did the tutorial say to use? I read through it too quickly. I think I can just use any powers that I have. Yep, that's Vision of Death. Do I have enough points for Mass Hallucination? Or Hysteria? Oh. There you go. Oh. We need to use Mass Hallucination, right. The thing is, normally you're not supposed to have a level 3 discipline, only maximum level 2 at this point, so if it only tutorializes the level 2 option for you, but yeah. I like the icons around them. Okay, nice. We did it this time. Yeah, the level 1 version of Obfuscate only works while standing still. Okay. This is something that I rarely use, but it's there as an option. You can distract patrols with this. So if you go into stealth mode, you pick up an item. I think it's... yeah, like that. And you can throw it. Just to be safe, let's also use Obfuscate. Okay, made it.
Fucking
Must have been the wind.
gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh man, I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
Do we lick these locals?
Yeah, they probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it'll take down a human.
These kind of peas are undoubtedly deadly.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times.
I
In
like
modern day
that.
Los Angeles,
The way
that
he's
means
thinking.
coming strapped.
Firearms sound foolish and
Well,
feeble.
yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you. Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around out there.
I will do this deed. Okay, you've been giving a revolver, ranged weapons, right. But not the 38. Have an alternate firing mode such as automatic fire. Press this mode to toggle it. Okay. This one doesn't have it. Range combat, perception and firearms. Right. Actually, look, you actually have a rat here too. Oh, never mind. You are blocked at this point. You need to complete the shooting tutorial. Alright. We're gonna be seeing the elevator a lot in this game. Yeah, not exactly a sharpshooter. Do I need to kill them with the gun or can I just use whatever? Hopefully I can just use whatever. This is the fun part where in combat you can just... They can defend against it if you're not strong enough. They may just resist it, but when you feed on an enemy in combat, not only do you disable them, you also heal yourself and refill your mana, so yeah. It's definitely a good tactic. Plus your powers that like instantly kill enemies, like Vision of Death.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
Surely this blood drama continues.
Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
There are nightly battles of this ancient game.
Well, to be honest, you came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabbat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of Kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient Kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. Lot of tension out there. Lot of fear. Lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little...
You can still hear the gunshots. Hell is my eternal madness.
Oh, boy. I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but... ah, hell, you'll figure it all out.
After sleeping all day long, but now take your pea shooter, or you can convince him to keep the gun. I don't think I need it. I prefer melee combat anyway, and vampire powers.
You make
so
it back,
it's fine.
stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
Thank you, Jack. Ever the helpful tutorial guy. You have gained 2 experience points by pressing the character editor key. Okay. Alright, now the game truly starts in Santa Monica. Let's start the radio.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have.
Hey,
If
blood
you're new to
packs.
town or just new to
It's
this
funny
world,
because
then
Neo
welcome
also has a
to
blood
Cemetery.
pack
The Deb of Night.
in his
The only
vampire
girl who will spend the night with you
disguise.
first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Who will be the lucky...
Not the most
Caller, you've got
luxurious
the
of
first shot at
apartments,
that tonight.
but there you go.
So, who do I have the pleasure of
Hey,
speaking
the
to?
password for your computer is Sunrise. Keep the cash in the drawer, it's yours. I dropped in an email with my address. Come on.
Vigo,
After
or
you
looks
get
like-
settled, Mercurio. Okay, we got $100. Handy. At your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I leave you this to guide you. Dark blood, our curse, a light in this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. M. Strauss, Trinier, Regent. He's the guy who kind of looks like Morbius. I think at least I always found him to look like Morbius. Hey, email. Actually, I think they told us the password in the message. We need more skill to hack it, but yeah, sunrise. There you go. A reminder. Mercurio will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting with him. SL, I believe that's Sebastian. Don't know what's the L for. Typical spam emails. Penis enlargement. Watch the girls come running. Call today. 1-800-555-STICK. Okay. Okay. From Arthur Kilpatrick. Looking for that lazy-ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments? How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further. With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime computer, you can find almost anyone with a record, and these days that's just about everyone. So come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. If you've got the deadbeat, we've got the technology to find him. Hey, welcome to town. Oh, this is Mercurio. Come on over to my place once you get situated, and we'll talk about what you'll need to get the job done. I'm going to pick up the explosive right now. Some astrolite. I should be back by the time you come over. I'm at 24 Main Street, in number 4. Walk to the end of the alley and my building is in the next one to the right. Okay. Oh. I think we hit some commercials in the radio, but yeah, you can also watch TV.
The third victim of the Southland slasher has prompted the closing of the Santa Monica Pier.
They actually give you like hints and reports of your missions.
Slayings in Glendale and Long Beach. In both cases, the bodies of the victims were described as ripped, torn, bloody entrails smeared upon the walls, splatter on broken windows, feet in weird places. Murder, murder, murder. Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the Negative Zero star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed accident. Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark gate's destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last year. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away, the mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. A massive gelatinous creature that washed up on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh, okay, now we're just repeating news. Okay, we got a pill bottle. I believe this is just for selling. Estrogen caution, do not take if male. Hey, you can't tell me what to do. In fact, I know some trans women take these, so, you know, they become more feminine. Alright. I think that is it for the apartment. Now, I know later on you can find the key to get into this apartment, but I believe if you have a high enough lockpicking skill, you can break in. Okay, below skill difficulty of 3. I like that it tells you what need to be. Okay, experience points. So you get yeah, it's a really small place. Experience points, you get experience points for completing quests and such, and sometimes if you like do things really well, like without getting caught, you gain bonus experience too, and then you can spend that on upgrades like skill ups. But yeah, you may notice that each skill up becomes more and more expensive, so you can't just maximize everything. Average 10k a month American apartment. Damn. Throwing some shade at the Americans now, huh? Okay. Alright, well, I think I can just blood buff through this. And I should be able to get in. There we go. What's my... Okay, so... Right, lockpicking is normally at 1, but with blood buff, that's an extra 2 points. Okay. Alright. If I remember correctly, there was a book in here I could pick up for... Oh, I keep pressing C for crouching, but that's actually the character sheet. Yeah, you need to... You need to press control, actually. Did they remove the skill book? Or move it somewhere else? Could have sworn it was here, or maybe, yeah. You come back in this apartment later on anyway for a mission, but yeah, it's really weird. You don't seem to have a purpose right now. Like how there's these ambient sounds like cars, car alarms going up and such. Okay. Carnival of Dead, gruesome remains found at the police. Police baffled. Oh. Now have this apartment. Oh, okay, so this also requires them using blood and not getting any back. I'm pretty sure I should be using a blood pack at this point. Otherwise, I may end up frenzying if you go hungry for too long. Okay. Ah, okay, I misremember. This is the one with the skill book. Okay. Peeping, a voyeur's field guide. Damn, what name. This item is beneath your abilities, you would gain nothing from it. Peeping not just for lonely perverted losers anymore. In fact, at least 3 psychologists say it's healthy form of sexual expression. Every good voyeur needs to develop a sneaking game. Get used to crouching and evenly distributing the weight as you walk. Stick to the shadows and behind cover. You'll be... I never read these fully, and damn. I think today's in no time. This book raises your stealth skill. Unfortunately, yeah, if you already spent your points to raise it, I think this raises your... so the books are... actually, they specifically raise you to level 2, level 3, level 4. I know for computer knowledge, for example, there's one that raises it to 2, one that raises it to 3, 4, and also 5. Actually, level 4 you get... maybe if you complete the side quest, but yeah. But yeah, it's definitely not healthy. The game is just being funny. Right. Okay, But yeah, if you want to really min-max, you will like take a note of where you will find books and then just raise your scholarship skills so that you can read these books, because some of the books have a research requirement. Right. You can get money in this mailbox after completing certain missions or dialogue options, but there's nothing in it right now. I think some...
You
there's
got some change, mister?
I am the fattest piggy bank in the world, but I will not break for you. Cannot quench your thirst in the lonely dark. Who could? Alright, I'm not gonna be rude to him, but I do need the blood, so... if you'll excuse me... And we're gonna be a good crazy homosexual and not kill him. Does it sound offensive to say crazy homosexual? Because we are a crazy homosexual vampire. Not that that's our only dimension. How much was this game, by the way? Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's fairly cheap these days. But I do recommend getting the unofficial patch for it to add more content. Let me see. Okay, it's $19.99. That's the full price. Wow, they have a bundle for €774.38, and it includes a lot of Activision games, like 52 games. 774 though. No, thank you. But anyway, yeah, this is the full price. Came out November 16, 2004, so almost, damn, 21 years old. But it still has very positive ratings, so yeah. This is the price on Steam, though. I don't know if you can find it on other stores. Get a car to drive around the city. Yeah, that would be nice. Alright, if I remember correctly, you get a special whisper if you talk to this guy.
What time is it?
What strings pull you?
Nothing. Nothing. Just waiting for a friend to get off work.
Oh.
He's a police officer, old army buddy. He should be bringing his dog as well. It's a Rottweiler. Wonderful attack dogs they are.
We can persuade him for some money. Perhaps we might make a sweet street-side rendezvous.
I'm happily married to my work. And I have a
My
wife,
work.
too. Afraid I'm a little short on cash.
Okay, yeah, I
Of
think
all
we need...
the places to have car problems.
Okay. Oh, what's this over here? Yeah, you have a bunch of random NPCs, and you could randomly just decide to feed on them, but that, of course, in front of everyone would be a masquerade violation. So yeah. Okay, what's this over here? We are moving. Seymour's Coffee Shop will be moving to a new location in the main boulevard of Hollywood. Dear customers, please visit us there soon. Oh, I think I remember this one, but you do need to wait until later on to actually
I don't
see
think
it.
so.
Oh, and there are police officers too. So there's actually two ways you can break the law. You can break the vampire law by using your vampire abilities and making it so that you break the masquerade, or, you know, people can spot you doing a crime like killing someone on the street or starting a random shootout or, you know, stuff. And yes, there are hookers in this game too.
Hey, baby. Need company?
Hey, baby. Looking for a date?
Suddenly her voice changed. Okay. How much
For
more
you,
money?
honey? 50 American dollars. Best money you'll ever spend. I promise.
$50 is, I guess, a good price, but I mean, I just want to demonstrate how this all works. But there are indeed easy blood sources. Some of them are also free. $50 for healing is not that bad, though.
Well, for you only. Don't go telling any of her friends about this. The
But
girl's
considering that she is thinking...
Let's go somewhere more intimate. You lead the way.
Walk this way. Okay. Let's go down this dark alley.
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
I don't know how intimate this is, but okay. Considering she's offering us, you know, to get naughty for $30, I guess it's a steal. Okay, I got nothing. I go now. What I go? Let's go there first. Yeah, let's continue walking down because I feel like if I'm gonna feed on her over here, it's just asking for trouble. I think some people do walk by on this dark alley every now and then.
Okay, honey. Let's see what you got.
With relish and mustard. They do drain fast, but not as fast as hobos, for example, so yeah. Enjoy the $30. Alright, yeah, you will see the blood bank, some side missions are here. You can, in fact, buy more blood bags. Actually, let's just talk to the guy, because he is pretty funny and has some good dialogue.
You next up for the needle? Hmm? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Jack. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
Your tongue makes strange, garbled noises. Does the Pope wear a funny hat?
Right down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer. I respect that. So, what'll it be?
So he's actually, in on the whole vampire thing. He is in fact a so-called ghoul. Ghouls are human followers of vampires. Basically, the vampire gives them a little bit of their blood and they gain some benefits from that and pretty much become their enthralled servants.
If you have to ask.
Show me your crimson nectars. But yeah, this is where the haggling skill comes in, because you can get a discount. Unfortunately, we can't afford it because, you know, we just spent it on a lovely lady of the night. But, you know, employee of the month, Santa Monica Blood Bag, Vandal, that's his name. Okay. I think we can come back here later for a side quest or main mission, I don't remember, but yeah. Yeah, his face. Alright, let's actually focus on the main mission for now. We did see a guy covered in blood crawl inside, and there's, you know, traces of blood. Okay, we're in the fenced part of Santa Monica apparently.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
Are you the fleet-footed god?
Mercurio, if that's what you mean. Oh, shit, you're a Malkavian, aren't you? Damn, that's the last thing I need.
I love how you get these special dialogue options. You need only open your eyes. Now tell me your tale.
I went... what is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
You are one silly dying man. Reveal your clumsy assassin's rival finish their task. Okay, we don't want to be mean to him. Hippocrates is not my forefather. Who broke you, Mercury?
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in L.A. I verified him. Organizations seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere.
Italian
Junkie
mobster
pricks hit me
accent.
with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it. I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. I had to crawl to my car, call my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Do you have to boom
Hold
boom?
on, you think I'm some amateur? I got their number. Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. Maybe 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
Tell me where my feet must
Playing in a
travel.
pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words.
Seems as if the Fleetwooded God needs a helping hand.
Gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. wanna
Oh, I
kill
think
him.
this is where I will
Do
call
whatever you
Neo
people
again.
do. I blew it, I know.
My assistance may help you greatly.
Oh, something just started leaking. I need something for the pain.
Okay, yeah, he needs pain pills.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Your words will be weighed, Mercury. Farewell. Alright. Let's see these chemists that messed up our guy Mercurio. Another lady of the night. Hello there. Door ketchup, yes. It's just ketchup, of course. Okay.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Poor bastard down there is torn in two. By the looks of it, you think someone tied him
I'm
to
just
two
gonna
horses
leave
and
you
raced
with
them
this
in opposite
dialogue. It's
directions.
pretty funny at the
What
end.
could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
It was about 3 years ago up in Malibu. Found this guy on the beach. Looked like, I don't know, an animal attack.
Shark bite?
Nah, I'd seen shark bites. This was something different. Like whatever killed him, the head was missing, the hands were missing. And there were these huge slashes. But
Bullshit.
no. Guy was literally slashed to ribbons. The worst part was I was waiting for the meat wagon. Like something was watching me. I swear on my badge today or something. Just out of sight. For a split second, I thought about going to the squad car and getting the hell out of that place. To this day, it makes me wonder what's real.
Maybe it was a werewolf.
Woo! Alright.
Or a vampire.
Get it. See, this is why you didn't get invited to Hernandez's wedding, Ted.
Oh, poor child is crying, but Yeah, definitely. Vampires, I don't know what they are talking about.
Die.
Oh, damn, that was really creepy.
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
Ah, the demons broke the fleet-footed
Those
god.
men you are looking for.
You see the twisted strings of my tomorrow. Speak more.
Never mind. You wouldn't understand.
May the moon light your twisted path, Shadow Seer. Farewell. Alright. Let me pause the game real quick and check in on Neo. Let me see. Is he still online? Hopefully he is. Sec in VC. I have some questions.
Was it Valentine?
Yeah, see, I don't feel used to this after last time. This is still very,
I think he's concentrated on the video. It's like he's watching something.
See, I'm thinking it smells like cut grass smell that I mentioned. It's like a cornfield kind of smell.
Oh, when was it? Oh, welcome home. Oh, I said a year ago was the last video I watched. Oh,
Okay, hang on.
you may enter.
Alright. Okay. Didn't want to just barge in the middle of a video like that. Okay, hello again.
Hello.
Sorry to interrupt your video. I just had a question for you.
Yeah.
So we are at a part of a game where we have to get some explosives.
Ooh.
Now, the explosives are in the hands of some drug dealers who mix up speed and occasionally they mix up explosives. You have this guy who was supposed to buy it from them, but they ripped him off, beat him to health that, and he didn't get the explosives. So we need to get it ourselves, right? Now, different ways we can handle this situation. We can either be completely unseen, sneak in, nobody sees, nobody hears. 2, we can shoot the place up, kill everyone, just get the explosive and get the hell out of there. Or 3rd option, we can use our words and persuade them to let us in, talk to the guy, and maybe even get the astrolite. I think for money, maybe? So, yeah. What do you think we should do? Astrolite is the explosive. Oh, hello, Echo.
Oh, Echo. Yes. Yeah, kill him. Kill them all. They ripped a dude off.
Word of warning, there is actually a dog in there too. Should I spare
Evil.
the dog?
Oh yeah, spare the dog.
Okay.
Dog can live.
Alright.
Be merciful.
I'm not sure how to do that. I think I need to sneak past the dog or use some kind of powers to put him to sleep or something, but I'll do my best to, okay. So, no stealth needed, no persuasion, just barge in there and go murder hobo, as we say in D&D, right?
Yeah, go crazy, go stupid.
Okay. By the way, it turns out we encountered some kind of bug in the beginning and we allocated more stat points that we should have, and the game actually said, "Oh, you are kind of cheating. You have extra points. Do you want to restart?" And I said, "No. This is our child. We're not gonna."
He's perfect the way he is.
Yes, exactly. All right. Thank you.
Good
Neo.
luck with the murder spree.
No problem. Also, just thought you might want to know, we hired a hooker, but only to feed on her blood, not for the naughty things. And it was pretty cheap too, only $30. But then again, this is from, 2004. All right. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your video.
Enjoy the killing.
Thank you. All right. We haggled it down to 30 now. It was 50 originally, though. You are correct in that regard. Okay, here we go. So, let's see if we can... I don't think 3 experience is gonna get us anything. Unless it's like the initial cost. Alright, well... I know the dog is at the back of the house, so we do have a chance to avoid it. Okay, now we can sneak past this guy, talk to him to persuade him to let us in. There's some pretext that we want to see the boss. But Neo spoke. Holy shit, that whisper was really creepy.
Where have my eyes gone to?
Damn. Alright, vision of death. Using these distraction powers is also a great way to disable them for a feeding. Yeah, there's a main mission for that later on, you're correct, Dragon. We might actually do that, because that's one of my favorites, honestly. Okay, well. We got a car stereo over here. Okay, let's see if we can sneak just a little bit. I believe the dog is just outside these gates. So as long as we don't go there, we don't need to confront it. What the heck was that? Looked like an explosion. But yeah, this is actually where they hid Mercurio's money. And you can be a good guy and give it back to him, or you can just say, oh, I never found it, and keep it to yourself.
They're coming.
Hey, where you going, man? Where you going, man?
Oh. So if someone hurts them... Yeah, Vision of Death is really OP against humans. Just straight up kills them, and yeah, this is the boss. Okay. Alright, here it is, the Astrolite, the explosive that we need for the mission. And you do get some extra points if you pick it up without ever being seen or without killing anyone, but Neo has spoken. You can actually hear the dog barking. He's a good boy or good girl. Whatever. You can actually see them if you go out in the back. This is, by the way, one of the distraction tools. We can cut the power and then one of them will come out here to bring it back and we can take them out that way, but yeah. That's the good dog over there. Is it affected by... Oh. Damn, they made the whispers a lot more common. Like, I used to hear them maybe once in a while.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased.
Damn.
Please die.
Okay, yeah, we really are batshit crazy. Okay, let's see, is the dog affected by hysteria? Yep. I can now walk next to it and it shouldn't harm us. Okay, let's get out of here though, we don't wanna aggravate him. Yeah, those were some quick fire whispers, really. Okay, well... we did what we... yeah, we did what we came for, so yeah. Okay. Wooden stake. I believe this is only used for a scam and nothing else. Yeah, it has some great music too. Oh! Did you see that? You only saw it for a second, but it was a glimpse of a certain character, a wolf, who we'll see more of in the future. But yeah, this is basically just for the crime scene investigation. Oh, you can actually kind of affect these cops with your powers if you want to. Not sure why you do that though. Excuse me, officer. Might I trouble you for your blood? Just a little drink. Okay, there we go. It was a bit risky because it was in broad daylight, but yeah, thankfully there was no one around. And as long as I think they don't see you, like the victims, if they don't see you feeding on them, they will not become hostile either. These guys are all part of some... There you go.
No, you are going to China.
Oh, she's giving game spoilers. Yes, the future may take where you see.
Is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him?
She's talking about the Dark Father, Cain, who's in many mythologies the first of all vampires. I see the Dark Father and the one who stands in front of him.
On the ground. You found it in the crypt. It's open. It's open. Oh God! Oh God! Run!
Yes, the tomb will light up the night sky.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say.
She's probably a Malkavian just like us. You see things clearly that for me are blurred in a colorful haze.
One hand moves the pieces of the game. The winner.
The winner keeps his hand on the pawn. Yes, the pawn will finish the game.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I said.
The blood carnival begins to young. Do you
Murder.
see?
Yes, the killer is dead. He moves soon and travels to the heart of the Angeles, to the home of the stars. And then,
The vision is blurred even for one
I
as
don't
blurred as
know what
myself.
I'm saying. Forget what I said.
Tell me how fate is
Fortune is
important.
nowhere destiny. All of us are unfortunate. Every time I sleep, the future plays out before me. It will end over and over until I cease to dream. I know your questions. For $100, I'll tell you what you don't want to hear. I need money to leave this place.
Well, we can just say we give her 20.
Then ask again.
In whom can I place my trust?
The man on the couch, the lone wolf. All others, tread carefully.
What shadows seek to curse me? What lie? Where lie the snakes in waiting?
Men, everywhere. Some with swords, some with smiles. But I pity them. You are a remarkable foe.
Tell me of someone who needs a deed done.
Those with a lot to say usually have something on their mind. There are many unique individuals around the city. It's almost as if they're waiting for you to ask the right thing.
A bit of a meta moment. If you ask the right thing, you get a side quest. Tell me of these final nights and what they hold in store for
The
me.
Crimson Ship. He's not who he says she is, and is going to burn. Dinosaurs.
If you already played the
Serious.
game, you
The
will
man with
pick
the
up
crest.
on these
The voice in
hints
the darkness.
a lot
Boss.
better.
Chinese brothers. Follow the lights to the end of the tunnel. Where do you want to go?
Will I stand victorious at the close of
Whether
the
or
game?
not you win the game matters not. It's if you bought it.
Is that just them saying, you know, don't pirate the game? Put yourself in a cup and ship yourself and have a nice wake up in China. Yeah, I guess that could work. Do you have any fortuitous words? A fateful phrase to save me in the future days?
Don't open it.
Don't open it. Okay, we're just gonna ask the last question because it's funny.
I see the future, not the past.
Okay, I am no longer here. Alright, well, let's go back to Mercurio. Hopefully it didn't bleed out at this point. In this game they say water is not actually deadly. You can bathe occasionally. Holy crap, those whispers are really unsettling. But it's Halloween, so I guess it's fitting. Oh, we're actually on the other side of the town. Oh, let's greet this little doomsayer over here.
The sewers are all muddied with 1,000 lowly suicides. Every second takes us closer to the time of judgment. Time of judgment gets closer every second.
Whatever you say.
I have seen the face of the thief.
Hey,
Right.
baby. Need company?
Let's just get back. Yeah, sometimes the models are not very varied. There's only so many, so you will see clones a lot of the time. Oh, poor Bum is right there, probably having nightmares after we fed on them. Have you crossed the dark river, Mercury? I got the boom
Yeah?
boom.
Did you waste those sons of bitches?
I sent them to the other side.
Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
So yeah, we could say my hands are as empty as my head. Okay, here is it.
You're a lifesaver. I might have to buy some new kidneys with this.
Worth it just for that dialogue option. Can you actually get it for that much? Oh, and we did gain humanity for giving him his money back. Okay. Where do my feet
You need
lead
to make
me
someplace
next?
disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
Okay. Tell me of the
I heard
House
a
of
lot about that
Bears.
operation. Well, I'd love to get in there, get my hands on the equipment they've been unloading. But it'd be suicide to walk in there. Got a small army of trigger-happy types, and they're all packing. I don't know, maybe,
Yes, fleet-footed
there's a
one.
guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
The worm hides in turbid
Tongue's laying low
liquids.
because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls
That's
it off. If you
gangster
want to put
talk,
that
whacked.
warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
Where is the Dark Daughter of Janus?
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
Alright. We could ask them about the two daughters, but let's just get out of here. No time for small talk and getting more info about characters. Let's get to the fun part, the Asylum Club. One of the best characters out there. Oh, we can't go through here yet. Triplets including, yeah. I believe after this we get to that haunted house part of Dragon. And it's gonna be great.
Ooh, what do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little boy. Like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed astroturf. I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
I see before me a beauty who shares the badness of my mind.
What? Oh my, a Malkavian. This ought to be
Yeah.
absolutely delicious. Two minds as crazy as ours, and who knows just what might happen.
Greetings, daughter of Janus.
Oh, but you've got it bad, little boy. Not sure exactly what is real and what isn't? Janus, let's see. Isn't that a two-faced Roman god? Of course, you're right. You just happened to meet the prettier face first.
You are the whiteness, she of alabaster and ivory.
Wait until Therese hears that. I am white to her black. She'll be absolutely furious. Of course, I won't be wearing white to any weddings, but we could talk about that later.
Okay, well, I will choose this option, but actually, wait, homosexual, does that mean we can still be bisexual, or you can only like your... You know what seduction is?
I can tell you and I are going to get along just like fire hoses.
You mean we're both rolled up and twisted?
When we get turned on, there's bound to be flames.
It's just the same gender, got it. Burn, baby, burn. Give me the pleasure of your labor.
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out, and the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile, and everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
My heart beats like 1,000 primal drums. Give me the gift of your name.
I am Jeanette, and this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
You make madness feel like my last sunrise. Alright, speaking of dancing, you can actually dance yourself on the dance floor. And funny enough, it raises your humanity if you dance long enough. Oh, and another fun fact, people actually gather around you and dance with you if you do it. Not sure what it's with these guys in gimp outfits.
Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender.
You're basically just repeating the same move over and over and again, but hey, it works. I'm gonna get some water while the music number ends and fills up my humanity meter. Okay, what's that? Come on, give me that humanity point. I know you got that. I think that's a newer thing too, like these guys all used to be mute and now they have speaking lines.
Right back at you.
Hey, buddy, go your own way.
Okay.
Hey, big spender.
I don't know how long you need to actually dance for,
Right back at you.
but it will pop up at the top. Okay. Okay. That's enough for now. So this is... I'm gonna show you another method for you to... another method for you to gain blood. And that is by talking to these ladies at the clubs.
I just remembered. I'm gay.
But yeah, I don't think you have male options even though you are homosexual. Maybe it just modified the sire.
Oh, sheesh, is this place always so dead?
That is only the beginning, my lovely.
That was an interesting thing to say. What are you, some kind of barroom philosopher? You just trying to pick me up?
Philosophy, philandering, is there a difference, my sweet?
Right. Goodbye.
Alright, so I think you do actually need to have a certain seduction skill for the dialogue options to show up. I believe these girls both need a seduction skill of 3, so let's see. We have experience points to spend, so how about we put it into appearance? We also, so yeah, both. Okay, subterfuge costs 3, appearance costs 4. I think higher appearance also makes it so the working girls offer you a discount. Like they will say, oh, for a hot guy like you, it's gonna be $40 instead of 50. Wow. But yeah, just because it costs less, I'm gonna put it into subterfuge.
Hey, you.
Okay, yeah, if you see the pink option, it means you have enough seduction. Your image has been burning holes in my mind.
You're so erotic. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, my lovely. Just come to me and let yourself
I love
go.
my dollies. You wanna come play with them?
Dolls like to be squeezed. So yeah, I don't know exactly how long you have to wait, but yeah, you can... Once you successfully seduce them, they will just let you feed on them every now and then, but yeah, they need to restore their blood supply, so... My world is cracked, but for the beauty that is you. One of my personalities should have been Rembrandt so I could paint you. I must whisper into your neck, come here. Yeah, this is actually the best club because you only need a seduction skill of 3 and you get 2 blood dolls for free. If you're really low on blood, this is the place to go. But yeah. Sadly, you don't have any male options right here. So I guess the homosexual part will need to be more of your personal roleplay of yours. But then again, even if you're homosexual, like, you can't just pretend to like girls. You only seduce them to feed on them, so it's purely functional. It has nothing romantic attached to it.
Chief.
I seek the daughters of Janus.
Janus? What the hell are you talking about? Damn, why do I always get the weird ones?
The sisters spawned of the two-headed god.
The only sisters around here are Therese and Jeanette. They own the place. They're both upstairs fighting as usual. Why do you need to see them?
Therese said that she needed another ale monkey. Or, yeah, we could convince him like that, but I think he will let you upstairs no matter what. I don't want him to think that he's fired though, so yeah. Their voices are the mother of my ears.
Wow. I had no idea what you just said. She expected you to...
Jeanette will love the words that I birthed for her.
Yeah, whatever. Look, I'll let you out now, but if you start getting too weird up there, I'll come up and put you out of your misery. You understand?
Your blood is thicker than an alehouse brew. Farewell. Oh, let me actually check what was the quick save option, because I know this elevator can break sometimes. Well, it may have been fixed, but I know it was notorious for it. No, F through, okay, and all this is F8. Quick save, there you go. F9 and F12, quite far apart, but then again, I guess the other F keys are used for something. Yeah, he got double, triple chin even. That is an okay guy, he's just trying to tend bars.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not Stuck-Up Bitch. So vulgar. I can't even look at you sometimes. Jezebel. Oh, Therese, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century barbs. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked painted pout, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no shame. Let's see who is without sin, cast the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that! Should I start calling a duck a pig as well? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's it, Jeanette. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
Yep. Alright. Now we meet
Please, come
the
in.
serious sister.
I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil.
Are you Therese, the dark daughter of Janus?
Therese Vorman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
Does not the White Mistress own the
Jeanette
assignment?
is the freak show I keep around to lure in curiosity seekers. She's very good with the clientele, but her business skills are approximate to those of a 4-year-old with a $1 bill and a 5 and dime.
Unfortunately, yeah, the game didn't allow us to progress through the door until the dialogue was over.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Fun fact, if you are a Nosferatu, she will say here, they're so unclean. Oh, no offense. Yeah, sure, no offense meant. What has brought your darkness
He meddles in
upon
my
him?
affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Please tell the worm that all is
Why would I
forgiven.
do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
I'm no politicking bloodsucker. I need to see the worm.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Spirit, a reflection of the living.
I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole
Mummies?
lot of other things I've never seen share the night
Funny
with
thing
us.
that she says mummy, it's related to the picture that I talked about earlier. I will cross into the world of spirits. What needs
Rumor
to be done?
is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
If you will give the word that the worm that he's not wanted, I will go.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
Then I'm off to the house.
Before I
Ocean.
forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
I'll do what needs to be done, Dark One.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Then I'm off to the House of the Ocean. Lovely room, by the way, and yeah, creepy painting of what I assume is their father and the two girls. Nice bed, too. Looks certainly big enough for two. And yeah, if you want to peep in on their emails, you can look at the computers. Yeah, can't access the bathroom. You perv. You can actually seduce the other sister and have some fun times with her. Oh damn, caught me off guard. But yeah, since we are role-playing a homosexual, we're not gonna do that. Unless it's in our interest, maybe, for political gains, but I don't think a homosexual will debase themselves and pretend to be straight to that point where they, you know, sleep with the opposite gender just for, you know, personal gains. But anyway, let's get back. And I forgot where I needed to actually go. Actually, we can enter the sewers from many different places, though. This might be the closest out of them all. Yep. Okay, so the sewers are actually a pretty important part of the game. Some areas can only be accessed to the sewers, and as a Nosferatu, I believe you will actually have like a home base in the sewers. But yeah, I believe where we need to go is actually through that gate. Yeah, certainly looks clean enough. Also, yeah, it's full of rats, so that's also an easy way for you to refill your blood points, and I'm on the wrong side of the ladder. Okay. There we go. And here we are at the haunted house. Where you never know if the whispers are just your insane mind or actual ghosts. Yeah, Raven, is that you? Making that sound? Interesting, I don't remember this toilet being here before, but maybe I'm just misremembering it. Oh, look at that, a key. How convenient. Uh-oh. The first supernatural event. The so-called Hellcat machine just bumps into you or into the building. Oh, damn. Yeah, I love this place because it just makes you realize that yes, you are a supernatural being, you have powers, but in certain situations, not even your powers can save you.
Of the Atlantic, dark, rustling realms of the...
Oh, I see how this works now. So if you're standing idly long enough as a Malkavian, you will get all the whispers. What was that? Oh shit. Yeah, certain objects will just fly at you. You get close enough. Oh. Well, he can try. Family missing. Fire department searches Ocean House for remains. Okay then. Oh! Yeah, you can actually get hurt because he throws the objects at you quite violently. Ocean House fire. Source of inferno still a mystery. Damn. Being a Malkavian here is just an icing on the haunted cake. Oh. Yeah, this is why I want to explore everything, because I remember at certain points you have sightings of the ghost. Yeah, it certainly is. Oh, let me guess. He wants to throw more objects at you. Damn. Okay, well, we can accelerate our healing with Blood Heal. There we go. Grand opening. Santa Monica celebrates the new Ocean House Hotel. Well, I'm sure things went swimmingly by the looks of it. Oh.
Eloise said you. Cranberry sauce. Hotel Foxtrot.
Damn. Okay, let's see if I can remember where to go. Difficulty of 8. I think that's almost impossible to reach at this point, not without using some sort of cheats. But yeah, the designated path is elsewhere actually. Oh. This is not it. What about over here? Ah, you do need to come back here later. Alright. The ghost lady is leading us where we need to go. Occupied. Oh shit! I don't think those things used to fly. It used to just be the knocking scare, but now, yeah. Hotel hell. Child severed head found in hotel laundry room. Oh my. Okay, door slowly opening. So now we, I think, need to go to the laundry room. And here we find the key to the boiler room. Which is over here. Face me. Oh, he's gone. Nice little sequence though. Okay, so from here we can turn the power back on, but now these things can actually hurt you, so you gotta get through it quickly. Not now, voices in my head. I believe now that we have power restored, the elevator will work again. Oh, never mind. This is the wrong way. Oh, here we go. Wait, this says elevator. Okay, here we go. Nice laughter. Oh! It's sneaky because the objects start shaking, but they don't actually get past at you until you get close enough. Damn. Could have dodged that. Crap. Okay, what's over here? Another body. Police say second child was chopped up like firewood. Damn. Anything over here? No. Doesn't look like it. Oh. A clue. Oh, looks like a family with 2 kids, and the father is depicted as a bad guy. I wonder why. Okay, yep, this is where the family stayed apparently. Their trikes are still here at Dollhouse. Oh, lovely, yes. And we certainly do need... could use some Ghostbusters. Okay, dead end. I believe we need to go in here. Oh! Ha! Missed me, you stupid ghost. Alright, what's in here? A room key. Nice photo though.
Eloise said you. Cranberry sauce. Hotel Foxtrot.
I think they're preparing for Thanksgiving. I think that's where you have cranberry. Oh, another haunting. Oh, I just wanted to say hello. Ghost lady is over there, so I think that's where we need to go. I admit the first time it really scared me. You just pass through and sudden loud noise. Oh, she's trying to show us the way. But first, let's see what's in this room. Is it still here, I wonder? Could find a fire axe behind this couch, but I think they removed it in one of the patches because it was considered to be too OP so early in the game. Yeah, it does look like Sadako. Is it Sadako or is Sadako the Grudge? I don't remember, but yeah. Very similar appearance. Okay. Yep, this certainly looks like a burned down room over here. We can break this, and all of a sudden the bar is silent. Looks like a decent enough diner though. Murder, suicide, Ocean House killer, possibly responsible for Inferno. Okay. Nothing much to do here except call the dumbbell waiter. Is it dumbbell waiter or dumb waiter? I don't remember exactly, but anyway, we need to get in. Yep, the elevator boss. Okay, what's going on here? Diary. What does the past? You discovered the journal in the, according to its content, the jealous husband murdered his wife and family because of a locket. The murderous ghost of the husband means to keep her trapped here forever with him, and she seems to be trying to help you find a way to free her. Okay. I believe you can actually read the full diary. Well, not the peeping Tom thing. Looks like, okay, just arrived here at the Ocean House. We have a week-long holiday here in Santa Monica, and Ed has booked us a room for the hotel's grand opening. It's a wonderful place, almost magical. 1958, damn. The children have been swimming all afternoon. 31st of March. The first 2 days have been almost perfect, except that Ed can't seem to stop asking about the locket I received from my mother. He used to think that it was sent to me by some other admirer. Ed can be sweet, but sometimes his jealousy can get the better of him. Hopefully he'll feel better tomorrow. I'm guessing he didn't feel better. 1st of June. Sun is out today, not a cloud in the sky. Ed seems a little on edge, keeps guessing as to who my new boyfriend is. Silly Ed. There was a picnic for the hotel guests this morning, quite a grand affair. Ed is in the dark mood. I don't know what I can do to reassure him that he's my one and only love. The only time he seemed to brighten up was when he was speaking to the groundskeeper. Boys and their tools. 4th of June. We have only 2 days left, and thank God we're finally going home. Ed won't speak to me or the children, and I found him more than once in the bathroom holding the locket and staring at it. I'm afraid he suffered some sort of breakdown. I've told him we can go home, but he just shakes his head. He won't look at me. I just want to go home. 5th of June. Ed left early this morning and I haven't seen him since. If I haven't seen him in another hour, I'm going to call the hotel manager. Against my better wishes, Ed Jr. went to look for him downstairs in the basement. I'm going to send Tiffany down to fetch him if... Wait, someone else is knocking on my door. Oh God, Ed, covered in blood, coming to kill me. Locked myself in the bathroom. He's gone crazy. He keeps shouting, we'll be together forever, never let me go. Someone please help. Writing tears off at the edge of the page. Damn. Guess good of her to keep on writing down these stuff as proof. You know, just as he was about to get murdered. Okay, so this is where things get a little crazy. Oh shit. Oh crap. Stop that, stop that, stop that. Okay, yeah, you have to wait until one of the pods actually breaks down that door. Okay. There we go. Thank goodness that's over with.
Be careful.
Okay, I remember this part. Let me just quick save for no particular reason. Oh God. Yeah, the elevator crashes down on you and I apparently failed to jump up on time. Good thing I saved. There we go. Elevator boss, yep. Okay, I think I actually need to keep on climbing. Oh, I forgot about that one. I was just like starting to like that music. Rude of you to stop playing. Oh! Screw you, you murderous ghost. Alright, I'm pretty sure there was something in here. Oh, maybe it's the other room. Yeah, there you go. Scarlett Torkelson, circus performer biography. The circus, this book raises your Dodge talent. Can we also read it?
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased.
Okay, I get it. I shouldn't stand idle voices. Okay. Right. So now we have a point in the dodge skill. But I think, like we had with the stealth skill, if you already have, like, the book only helps you until a certain point. If you have too many points already, yeah, you can't use it anymore. Hey, was it this way? Oh, gee, I wonder if that vase will fly at me. Murder unsolved. Mother or father could have been... Mother or father could have been Ocean House Killer. Oh. They actually subverted my expectations and it wasn't thrown at me. Ah. Gotta go that way though. So I think I need to go around. Oh! That still gets me. I keep forgetting that cheap jump scare, just turn around the corner and the vase is flung at you. Oh. grenade is running. Screw you, ghost, I can heal myself. Okay, I believe we need to follow these pillars. Up here. Oh! And the ghost has some new tricks. Mystical fire. Hey, I didn't know a thing or two about that. Wait, what was my fire summoning thing again? Oh, I don't have it set up, I think. But yeah, fire is bad for vampires, so let's not get too close to that. And let's not fall down that hole either. Well, all the news did say that there was a hotel fire. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we have no choice but to run through this and take the damage. So you really need your blood heal for this. Oh. Just for a second, the echoes of the past turn things more benevolent. And there's the pendant. The pendant that drove the husband mad. And probably what anchors him to this place. Okay, well, I think nothing left for us here but to escape as the door slowly opens. I don't remember. Can I just take the elevator now? No, this... I've been here before. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to touch the fire. Okay. I think I'm just supposed to go down this path. Oh wait! Oh! The fire axe is on top of the elevator. Very sneaky of them. Interesting. Okay, well, there's fire upstairs. Okay, I think I need to go this way. There you go. Now we are back here. Yeah, it was a pretty cool level, indeed. And I think we are good to go. Oh, almost jump scare from the crows. Or raven, whatever it is, but yeah. We now have possibly the murderer's weapon. It does fit a crazy vampire like us though. And let me see. Where was the sewer entrance again? Or exit? Over here? It's just a construction site. I know there is a sewer grate here somewhere. Just need to find it. Oh, there we go. Wasn't that crazy axe-wielding cave vampire? Yeah. That's who we are playing as. Okay, I should probably put away the axe though, lest I look suspicious. Okay. Oh. You know what? I could use a quick drink. Oh. And yeah, they can get stuck in the air like that. Okay, there are some maps that you can check, see where each access points lead, but yeah. Just gonna take this random one and hopefully... Oh! Takes us over here, apparently.
Corruption of the soul is pandemic! There is no hiding your true face to the judge of souls! Redemption cannot be bought!
Now what? Let's just go into this diner real quick. I think we have to go there at some point anyway,
Mr. Milton,
but...
You know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
Right, more private conversation overhearing.
What'll it be?
In the air, spoiled scent. On the floor, rodent pellets. You sell filth here?
You're the health inspector.
I'm putting that sass in my report, too.
You know, at least the last health inspector had the decency to make it clear when he was asking for a bribe. Here's $50. I get to live the dream for another exciting month. Yay.
I must seek other opportunities for my corruption. Farewell. We ripped off that poor lady. But yeah, $50 is $50, as they say. Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Something I can help you with.
Divining life secrets, perhaps? Could you?
I guess.
A strange weight lies on your shoulders.
I don't see how that's any business of yours.
Dark and heavy your burden. I leave it
Goodbye,
to you.
then.
Seems like a really upstanding citizens. You look like an health inspector. Yeah. Come on. How can you not be? Also, I think there's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, clearly health inspector. History must action, all stat changes. Advantage, insight, +2 to inspection, penalty, madness. Well, I'm sure that's actually a penalty, but yeah. Alright, the ghost, the haunts, okay. You have discovered journal, mother's ghost, happy find a way to free her. Okay. Well, we're thankfully close to the club. I think we can just go up at any time now. Oh, the fun sister is back.
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
I seek the Dark Daughter, she of Obsidian.
Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something?
Wow. I have a bauble for the Daughter of Darkness.
Can I see it?
Only for the eyes of
I'm
your
not just some
sister.
silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
Hold on to your knowledge that you mean nothing to me. Oh, you stole the words from my head. I seek not to harm your heart. Take this little offering.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as...
Yeah, so you can cave in and give her the locket, but that will fail, I believe, the mission to excise the spirit. So, yeah. Your subbings are driving me crazier. Take it and be silent, or are fall undead. My heart is open, but your hand will not contain your desire. Ooh, I like that line. My heart is open, but your hand will not contain your desire.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
Spectacular tantrum, the child gets the toy. Nope. Tantrums do not work on me. Your sister and none other harlot. Wow. Forgiveness, white daughter, but this is for the other only.
Fine, you hold on to it. Since you were so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
What
Do you know
do
Gallery
propose?
Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
Ooh, I like that line. You know what? We are homosexual, but just to gain her favor, we can be a little bit flirty. For you, I would face the flame of noontime.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the
I
gallery
only
a
have
good
2, but
slashing.
sure.
Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
I don't steal the offerings of innocence.
It's not what you think. Every pretty penny dropped in that box is going right into some other kindred's purse. You'd be crooking from a dirty steal.
So yeah, if you don't do this dialogue option and steal the charity box, you will lose humanity points, but if you find out that it's actually not charity money, then you won't lose them. So that's just a nice little detail. If the paintings go under the table, then you free the worm.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
Amuse yourself. No canvas will
Oh, and
escape
there
my
was
blade.
something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, Duckling.
We will. Alright, let's go to the art gallery, I suppose. Someone is thirsty. She certainly is, and I don't think it's just for blood. Oh, speaking of blood though.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Like sanity missed me. Lunchtime! And yeah, this doesn't violate the masquerade for some reason, because I guess people think we are just making out, so yeah. We could do it right in front of the big guy. The clans, correct. There are 13 clans, wow, I didn't know that. But yeah, looks like we need to get to the gallery. I believe it's this way. One of the best characters ever.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Ooh, you know what? We haven't used our Jedi mind tricks, or I mean vampire madness inducing powers yet, so let's do that. Your hands will shatter on the hollowness of your life.
No, it can't be. I'm useless. I'm completely useless.
Oh, now I feel really bad. Flowing fat will ferment your furrows. Okay. So, for our trouble, we will get the gallery key. But there's actually different ways you can get inside the museum. You can either go through this back door, the front door, if you have, I think, enough lockpicking skills. Actually, the key opens both doors. How nice. Got inside without killing anyone. Nice. So I did tell you that you do get extra points for doing things, you know, the nice way rather than the murder hobo way. Let me invest a bit in obfuscate because it is like invisibility. I feel is worthless if you can't move around. Let's see. Additionally, any melee or unarmed attack that breaks will gain a damage bonus. Well, that's nice to have, but if you can sneak up them and do a stealth kill, that kills them right away, so the bonus is not that useful in that case. You may move freely, or touch additional enemy melee will deal double damage, or what's the final one? Will be revealed if you touch anyone, but... Oh, okay, never mind. So you can't do stealth kills while invisible unless you have this final form, and this is really OP because it doesn't break your invisibility, so you can just go around doing stealth kills. So yeah, only Malkavians and Nosferatu have this power, so it's worth playing through this plan just for that, in my opinion. Okay, so here's the charity money. Got it. What's with the lights? Huh. Maybe they were supposed to reveal something. But yeah, you have like an old story here. Cain cursed by God. Cain meets Lilith. Cain slays Abel. Cain spurns Lilith. Okay, so what you need to do here, like Jeanette said, to slash up the paintings, but you need to do it in a certain order. And I guess you just need to follow the biblical story. So, Cain slays Abel. Cain is cursed by God for that, making him the first vampire. Then he meets Lilith. But then, eventually... I'm not sure what spurns means, but by the looks of it, it means killing, so yeah. Warrior Trump to get the Blood Guardian. Okay, let's see. Does Vision of Death work on them? Oh. Okay, deal some damage, but... Oh damn, okay. That worked out nicely. But yeah, this guy deals aggravated damage, which is why we have that bar over there. Okay, this should weaken them. Oh, And they have a lot of health, but yeah, this is practically the first boss fight of the game. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure what the lights are supposed to do. Maybe they give you hints as to what order you're supposed to be doing things, but yeah. Eject with disdain or contempt. Ah, okay. Ejected Lilith. Okay. Oh yeah, this is, I believe, another way for you to go through it if you don't have the social skills to distract the guard, but looks like you need higher strength score for it. Interesting. Oh, don't cry. We'll see you again, Chunk. Yeah, that's his name actually, Officer Chunk. Really on the nose, but I suppose it's funny. I believe there's occasionally a guy standing next to one of the gates and providing a lot of blood points, but I forgot where he was. Nope. Okay, I guess he'll be back later. Anyway, time to tell the sisters of our deed. I'm sure they will be thrilled. First though, I seriously need a drink because I'm low on blood points. And I took aggravated damage, so aggravated damage cannot be healed automatically and you need to feed on it now. Let's see the other blood doll for this.
Hey, you.
Daddy's here for a little more sugar.
Wanna come play with me?
Yummy, playing leads to tasting. Not too much, you don't wanna break your doll. I'll be back later, don't you worry.
You. What were you thinking? The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
But...
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
I don't know
Don't
what your
lie
lips
to
are
me!
saying.
Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
I brought you the ghostly bubble and old
Excellent.
words.
I'll take that. However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yes, the worm is wiggling.
There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
How might this deed be
I
done?
need some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets.
Impious?
She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
Roses for her when they should be stones, dear Baron.
For all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her her trespasses. I did sire her, after all. Please, be quick about it.
I'm no longer here. Okay, let me see. What's my persuasion? I think that's enough. It's a bit of metagaming here, but I know for a certain option you need to have really high persuasion, and I think also you need to have been nice to them, so I think this is fine though. I don't have enough for additional point in scholarship. I do have enough for charisma, so you know what? Let me see. Does blood buff your physical attributes only? Yeah, it doesn't buff social attributes, so it doesn't suddenly make me better persuader. You know what? I'll put that extra point into charisma. Let's see if this helps. Alright, let's go to the diner. Oh, damn, it's getting late, but to be fair, I did start late, and you know, I was out for most of the week, so we can go on for a little longer. This last mission is in this quest series is really interesting, and I want you guys to meet. Well, Dragon already met him and may know who I'm talking about. I want to meet Tong because he has some interesting things to say about all the vampire clans.
Hey, where you going, man?
Your brain doesn't need to, or should I ask the donut eaters to come? I don't know myself, and neither will you. Oh, I remember. Yep. Suspicious looking thugs. I think this was part of a patch where you can convince them to leave you alone.
I'll let you go this time, man.
I'll leave you and leave you behind. Nice. I solved that peacefully. Hello.
Terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her design, so she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this thing. She's crazy! Help!
Alright. Out of all of their missions, this is actually the fastest.
Hey there, need a date?
Maybe some other time, darling. Okay, let's see. We have 2 more experience points. Can't really do anything with that, so we'll leave it at that. Okay, let me see. Is Neo still around? No, of course he already ended stream. I was gonna ask him his opinion because we do need to take a side here. Technically, there are 3 options. Oh, I'm frozen. I am frozen. Okay, I'm unfrozen. Cool. Alright. Well, let's see. One of the options may not even be available anyway because it is a bit complicated to get, like Elsa because I'm frozen. Okay. Looks like when the game is in the loading state, it excuse me. It can stop my tracking from working for whatever reason. Okay, still there. Cool. The twist.
You stay out of this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear! Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. I wasn't sticking my fingers in anyone's pie, dear sister. Of course you weren't. Just like you weren't working with him. Is it any different than the way you treated Father? Father? Oh, Therese, you poor deluded dear. I treated Father exactly the way he deserved to be treated. And he treated you like a... You don't say a word about Father. Your heart still belongs to Daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me. You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Okay, they added some additional dialogue. Either that or they restored some missing dialogue. It seems like it has full-on voice acting from the previous one, because I don't recognize it. Ivory Princess?
Oh, I just knew you'd come to save me. I promise you, if you help me out of this, I'll make sure you find Bertram. I swear. With Therese out of the way, I can do a lot more than just that for you.
What is
Isn't
this?
it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with Kyne, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Do not... Okay, so... Full disclosure, there's actually a way to reconcile the two of them, but I think if you don't see the blue text from Persuasion, you won't have that option, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, and there I go again. Come on. Hang on, let me see. I can make it so that I'm both moving and I can put the game in background if needed. Hang on. Where was the... Oh, there you go. Move this over here. And here, and... Let's see. Now it should work. So yeah, to get the good ending of this, or the perfect ending with both of them reconciled, you need to have been nice to both of them and also have high enough persuasion, but I don't think this will work. Do not let her exhume your past, Dark Mistress.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
Stop it, Ivory Princess, or go on, Ivory Princess.
Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night, pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit. But it's all an act, isn't it? I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
So yeah, there's actually evidence that they were two separate sisters at some point, but one of them became a vampire and then she turned the other one, but I don't know, I guess didn't actually turn her into a vampire, but killed her, and that drove her mad, and now they share a body. So yeah, it's really weird. Does the Dark Daughter speak the truth, White Mistress?
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you
No,
bite
they
the
are
hand that fed you.
sisters. But yeah, I think if you pick up some dialogues and emails, you realize that they were indeed, and if you look at the painting, they were indeed two separate people, but at some point one of them became a vampire. Therese was the first one, and then she sired her sister, and she does say that she chose this life so they can be together. So it's something really messed up happened in their past that's not really clear. Yes, the Dark One called down.
Therese will never let you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
I'm gonna have to side with Jeanette at the end of this. I mean, none of them is great.
Father came home drunk
But-
one day and mistook me for Therese.
She's more
Because I'd
fun.
fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
What's the truth, though? The dark deed for the Dark Daughter, not to be believed.
The police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me. Enough! Don't say another word about that. So, sweet sister, is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come. Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love
Wow.
letter?
Okay, so I believe, yeah, at this point, if you don't have the option to make them reconcile, you have to choose. If you pick the option to give me the gun, then I think whoever you favored or were nicer to will be the winner. But yeah, I think I prefer Jeanette. Or you know what, let's leave this up to fate. I'm really curious what the game... I think the game can decide on either one of them if you don't make the choice. So yeah, give me the boomstick.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance.
Okay,
Tongue,
Therese
you,
won.
You're no threat. I'll call off the feud if that will get you out of my city.
This is acceptable.
Tongue's hiding out in an abandoned oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him
Okay,
that
she-
one
she
condition of a
restored
truce
her
is that he help you. Our business then is finally
usual
complete. What you witnessed here, not a word to anyone.
The White Prince's corpse ties my tongue. I am gone. Yep. Think you get a little bit of bonus experience if you manage to actually reconcile the two. Also, fun fact, I don't know if I should spoil this, but... So you know how one of them is called Therese and the other one is Jeanette? If they reconcile and become like a combined personality, they will combine their name and will be called Tourette, which, you know, is based on Tourette syndrome. Quite imaginative, these writers of the game. But yeah, we are actually getting close to the end of the night. However, we should meet the guy that we went to so much trouble to meet. There he is. Quite a looker, isn't he?
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, huh?
It festered in your brain that I looked for you.
I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted.
Nasty.
Nasty, dude? Hey, I may not be a looker, kid, but you better start showing some respect. 'Cause I could squash you like a freaking bug if my panties get all bunched up. You got it?
He's a Nosferatu if you haven't gathered yet, but yeah, this is how they are. The world is shown to me even when I'm blind.
Oh shit, a Malkavian. I suppose I'll figure out what the hell you're talking about in a month or so. Man, I hate talking to you guys. I always feel like I'm getting an answer to a question I haven't even asked yet. Oh well.
Bertram Tongue, the nasty.
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Then you know more than I do.
News travels down the Kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is
LaCroix,
a
that's
juicy
his name,
little
Sebastian
morsel.
LaCroix.
And you in the middle. How interesting.
And survive I did.
You did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I seek a strange house of wares, oh nasty dude. For the winged one, you know?
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Can you put me in the house?
Can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
I pocket this items.
Alright, I guess. Come back when you're ready to go. But don't be too long, fledgling. This isn't really something we planned around your schedule.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You ready to go?
Ah, thank you, UV, for the water and posture check. I was actually ending it, but you can never have too much water. Also, happy Halloween. Okay, I was hoping I could have that flavor dialogue with him where he talks about each clan in his own way, but I think that's only available after you do the main mission. But yeah, we'll do that a little later. But yeah, quite impressive that he has a working computer with internet in this oil tank. Okay, but hey, who am I to question that? Still got 3 minutes. Oh, yeah. True enough. Well, I guess Hallows Eve is the night before it, and Halloween parties last throughout the night, so yeah. Oh, I remember this place, but yeah, that's only later on. Anyway, that wraps it up, our special event for tonight.
These streets you walk lead to the spinal columns of the Great Beast's Hall. All you walk willingly to the eternal feast of the guilty.
Let's shut him up for good. And that is how we use humanity. Anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. It was nice to get back into streaming, and I can't wait to share more about my trip. Have a happy Halloween and a lovely weekend, and I shall see you next time. And don't forget to take care of yourself and love each other. So see you next time.